Okay folks, I'm going to tell you a wee Irish shrimp style pattern. Now this one's a bit different, as in it has two wings in it, two tippet wings. I'll just show you how to put the fly together. The hook and the vise is a size 10 partridge period double. The thread that I'm going to use to start off tying the fly is uni thread 801 white. That's just to keep the body bright. So just going to come in a couple of mil behind the eye of the hook and get the thread started. Run on a bit of thread, remove the waist tag. Now the tag is going to be an oval silver tinsel, and the rib, and this is an oval silver tinsel and small, so I'm just going to catch it in underneath, bring the oval silver tinsel underneath the hook, and then I'm just going to simply run my thread down, tying this in. Now I'm going to bring my thread down until the thread's in line with the point of the hook, and then I'm just going to come around with 4 turns of the oval silver tinsel to create the tag, and on the 5th turn bring it up, and in between the 2 hooks this will lock in the tag. A couple of turns to hold, and then I'm just going to trim away the excess. Now the tail on the original pattern is golden pheasant, red breast feather, just natural. I'm going to use the golden pheasant red breast feather dyed red, so just going to come in and take away all the rubbish that we don't need at the bottom of the feather. Come in and stroke back the fibres to reveal the tip. Then I'm just going to offer this up to the hook, come around with a turn to hold, another turn to secure, come in, fold back the tip. Now don't let go of the tip, just fold it back, bring the thread back up over the tip of the hackle, just bring the thread up out of the way, give me room to work, come in, trim away your tip, just hold the tip, it saves you a bit of time trying to find it, come back in. Now we're just going to stroke the fibres back with our hand, then we're just going to do 1 turn in front of the other. Now, I don't get too hung up on if the fibres catch, because we can brush those out. Just concentrate on getting the feather onto the hook. Now, I'm going to use up the full feather here, so I'm just going to come around into there, bring my thread back into position, keeping a hold of the stem, come over with the thread, 1 turn to hold, then secure in this stem. Now I'm going to keep the stem in underneath, even though the body's going to be dubbed. Just want to keep it nice and neat as I can. Keep the thread tight, just hold it nice and tight. You can come in, you can break away your stem. Just come in with your old toothbrush or brush, whatever you're using, just to bring out these fibres. Now on the way back down we'll tie in another length of our oval silver tinsel for the rib. I just like to tie it in underneath, so it keeps coming round on me, so just come round. That's it now. Just bring it in underneath. Just need to be patient when you're tying flies sometimes. It doesn't always go to plan, but I don't edit any of my videos for YouTube, so the way the fly's getting tied is the way you see it. Now, rear body. This is just golden olive seals fur, or sorry, golden olive dubbing. This is the traditional Irish dubbing that I'm using. So I'm just coming in, nice wee pinch of the dubbing, just really tight on at this stage. Then we're just going to bring this up for the first part of the rear part of the body, just up to there. Now, there's too much on, just take it off, do a couple of turns in front, bring it back, and another couple of turns, and then we're just going to come up with our oval silver tinsel. You're doing 3 turns in the oval on the rear body's plenty of the oval silver. Come around with a turn to hold, a couple of turns to secure, and then we'll come in and trim away the excess. Now this part's where we're going to put the tippets in, well, one of them anyway. So we're just going to bring back and take away all the stuff that we don't need. Now there's a couple of ways of doing this. You can remove the center part out, or you can just roll it within your finger and thumb, and then you can offer it up. Now you want this coming into the tail, so just come into the bend of the hooks, so where the bends are, just come in and hold it. Then I'm just going to come around with a pinching loop, then a couple of turns. If it moves around, just bring it back into position. Happy with that, so I'm just going to tighten up on that with another couple of turns. And then I'm going to come in and just trim away the excess. Now, at this point I'm going to come in with my mid-haggle. And I'm going to haggle here on my disc from the last fly that I tagged. So just going to come in, one turn to hold, another turn to secure. I'm going to fold this back, bring the thread back up over the tip, come in, locate that wee tip, and you can break it away. Then I'm just going to stroke these fibres back and do one turn in front of the other. Now, the reason why I haven't used my scissors there the way I usually do is because the fibres were already sitting back, because I had the fly prepared from another fly. So that's two. Now I'm going to put in another one, and that's going to be plenty for me there. So I'm just going to follow it around with my thread at this point. I'm going to turn into hold, then a couple of turns to secure, and then you can come in and just trim away the excess. Now I'm going to bring my thread on up the length of the second part of the body, and then we're going to tie in another length of our oval silver tinsel. Thought I had a length there on my desk, but I don't, so take another small length of the oval silver tinsel off. Same again, like I did with the tag and the rear rib. Just going to offer it in underneath, bring it underneath the hook, and just run my thread down. Now what I'm going to do now is just come in, hold these all back, because I'm going to bring the thread tight up against the mid-haggle to there. Now front body, purple. Use purple seals fur. This is just the purple traditional Irish dubbing. You don't need much, just a small pinch. Now, just always taking your dubbing the one way, just slide that up, and then we'll just bring this up the front part of the body. I think it's going forward. Just stroke it back. Now the head's going to be black, so I'm going to switch over at this stage, and I'm switching over to Uni Thread 801 black. So just come in and switch over, keeping a hold of your waist tag of black thread and white. Just come in and remove the both of them at the same time. Then we can bring up our rib, and much like the rear body, 3 turns of the oval silver tinsel onto the front body. Come around with a turn to hold, and then a couple of turns to secure that in, and then you can come in and trim away the excess. Now, we're not looking too bad. Just open this tail up a wee bit. Another golden pheasant tippet feather. Just take all off what you don't need. Same again, just roll it in between your finger and thumb, and offer this up. Now you want the black tips to go into the second black bar in the first wing that you put in. So into there is plenty, and then just come around with a pinch and loop and a couple of tight turns. Now at this point just come in and get it sitting the way you like. Let's have a wee look. Just bring it around another wee bit. Now, that's nice. That's looking well. So we'll just come in, these pair of sharp scissors here, and trim away the excess. Now, I'm not going to tighten down on this, because I know it's well tied in. I'm going to come in with my next badger haggle. Just stroke back the fibres to reveal the tip. Offer this up to the hook. Do one turn to hold, another turn to secure, fold back the tip, bring it back up over the tip and the haggle with your thread. Now, I'm just going to come in. I'm only going to put 2 turns of the front haggle on, because that's all I think that I need. Now, just come around, bring your turns one round front to the other. So that's one. I'm just going to come in with one more. Just get the wee haggle there, wee fibre, just not sitting for me. So I'm just going to come back. See, we're not happy. I said this before in a couple of videos, just always go back. It's not a sprint when you're tying flies, it's a marathon. Now, One more turn's plenty. Now, that's enough for me there, so I'm just going to hold it, the hackle, follow it round with my thread, one turn in to hold, a couple of turns to secure. Now, that's them still enough. What I'm going to do to reduce the bulk is just take off some of the fibres on the feather, get another turn in, we get this sitting right round, get another turn in, and then I'm going to fold everything back, hackle back, then bring my thread up, and you can create your head here at the same time, nice and tight, and then just take away the hackle stem, just pull it away, just break it away. It's nice and tight now. There's no jungle cackle on this fly. This is the original pattern that I'm telling you. So I'm just going to come in now and just throw in a whip finish. I'm just shaping the head up here. Just want a wee bit of a better shape in the head. Happy with that. Bring the thread up nice and tight. Come in, trim away the excess now. A wee bit of super glue onto the head, just to seal it up. And then once this is dry, I'll come in and hit it with a couple of coats of varnish. Just now, I've just noticed a wee fibre, and I just want to take it away. There it is there. There you go, guys. So that's the tippet shrimp in the Irish style. Well worth having one or two in your boxes. Like I say, good fly, unique in the way that it uses the two tippet wings, and it's a good fly for fresh fish, for fresh run grills. So get a few tied up, get them in your box, and hopefully they can catch you a few fish.